Wedge. Drake's last day. In the blazing waters of Cosmoden, only the last battleship of the Kul Tira's 3rd Fleet Advanced Detachment remained, struggling on the sea. No one would have imagined that the orcs who came from another world and broke through the Gate of Darkness, overturned most of the eastern continent and destroyed the Kingdom of Stormwind, would choose to cross the sea to attack the Hillsbrad Hills today. No one thought that the orcs also dispatched the Red Dragon escort that should not exist in the mortal war. Those damn green-skin destroyers are not as reckless and stupid as they seem. There are also wise men among them. When the raid started, they used the only war card in their hands that could suppress the Kul Tira's fleet. That's a dragon. A creature that exists only in human legends. Who would have thought that these rude orcs could actually control them? The Red Dragon is here. Be careful. Avoid. On the deck of the flagship of the Advance Fleet Dreadnought, the navigator's elongated voice and the alarm bell sounded. But the sound of heavy objects falling from higher altitudes, mixed with the sound of the burning sea, was more piercing than the alarm bell, making everyone who was still alive terrified at this moment. Prince Drake Proudmoore, wearing a Kul Tira's navy coat and a royal sash, was bloodied, and at his feet lay the corpses of 4 orc warriors. The deck of the ignited battleship was already tilted, and the tired prince holding the sword raised his head, and saw a red dragon hovering in the sky, constantly spewing dragon fire from his mouth, igniting the rear deck of the dreadnought. The scales on the huge creature reflected firelight, and in the huge dragon's eyes, the light of chaos and madness shone, setting it off like a world-destroying beast crawling out of hell. Evil dragon. In the chaos, the young prince knew that he would not be able to live today. Before his fate, he never imagined that he would die with such a scene. Before he set sail this time, he never imagined that the ordinary transportation and patrol missions would end in such a way. But as a member of the Proudmoore family, even when he was dying, he had to learn from his father and never live as a coward. He is the king of Kul Tiras, the son of Admiral Daleen Proudmoore. He is the older brother of Jaina Proudmoore and Tan Reed Proudmoore. He is the prince of the kingdom of Kul Tiras. He is the commander of this fleet. He's going to die like a man. At the last moment of his life, His Royal Highness was still enthusiastic. He tore off the blood-stained sash on his body and spat a mouthful of bloody saliva at his feet. He grabbed a silver anchor pendant from his chest and clasped it tightly in his hand. Orc. Come and kill me. The prince raised his head, and his eyes were full of grief and anger. In the roar of the last battle cry, the orc knight above his head also saw the broken royal cloak on Princeta. It suddenly lit up. The ferocious and ugly orc roared, pulled up the reins, made the red dragon circle in the air, and rushed towards the prince below. The red dragon's mouth is full of dragon fire. The moment it was swept down, flames shot out, and the scorching flames came towards him. The blood-soaked prince clasped the pendant in his hand. He closed his eyes, and the war sword clenched in his hand fell. "I'm sorry, father, I let you down. I have no chance to complete my mission and return the tainted sacred artifact to its masters. I'm sorry, mother, I have no chance to go back to my hometown. I hope you don't cry for me. I'm sorry, Anna, Tan Reed, my brother can't accompany you anymore, I must protect Kul Tiras for me. Farewell. My hometown. My homeland. My family." Boom. This dragon fire was like a warhammer, slamming on the deck of the battleship, smashing it apart, and igniting the ammunition depot, and the fragments of the battleship that exploded and broke were scattered everywhere. Covered the entire sea with a layer of burning fire. The orc dragoon who killed an important target roared excitedly. Just now, he got a chance to become a tribal hero, and he seized that chance. He'll be the Horde's new star of war. Like Grom Hellscream, he will become a respected overseer, and he will have his own clan because of this wonderful kill. With the excited roar of the orcs, he and his red dragon went to the sky. He wants to bring this good news to the war chief. The generous Orgrim Doomhammer High Chief will reward him for this.